This is a tutorial for the Describe Two Features question, which appears on paper 1, which is Medicine in Britain for us. So what does this question look like? Question 1 is always going to ask you to describe two features of something to do with soldiers and the development of medicine or wounds or treatments on the Western Front in the First World War. This question says describe two features of the effects of poison gas attacks on soldiers. So we need to find two features. So if we look at the mark scheme, this can help us understand exactly what the examiners are looking for. So the target, what the examiners are looking for here, is your knowledge of this time period. And you get 4 marks for this, 2 for each feature. This is all about assessment objective 1, just your knowledge and understanding. 1 mark is awarded for a feature, a valid feature, so in this case to do with the effects of poison gas, and an additional mark is given for supporting information of that feature. So how might we answer this question so that we get the full 4 marks? So my first point that I'm going to make is going to be chlorine gas affected the victim's breathing. If I left this question, this answer at that, then I would get 1 mark out of 4. So in order to develop this, I've added a point. This meant that the victim died very quickly from suffocation. That's going to get me 2 marks out of 4 for that first feature. I then need to repeat the process, being careful that I'm not using the same information in the second feature. Mustard gas caused blisters on the skin, internal bleeding, and affected the eyes and lungs. That would get me my 3 marks out of 4 now. So in order to get the full 4, this meant that it could take days for the sufferer to die. That would get me 4 out of 4. Now, you use this information, read through this information, and then answer the same question that I've just done using different features. So you might want to pause the video, read this information, and then re-answer the question using different information. And remember to set it out using this frame here. So pause the video now and then answer again using different information. When you've done that, try these other 2 features questions. All of these could appear on your exam. Using the same strategy I've just gone through, make a point and then back it up with additional information. Some final points to think about for this question. Make sure you use 2 different features. Don't write about the same thing in each feature because that will limit the marks that you're going to get. Be really careful that you only spend 5 minutes maximum on this question. You're going to need a lot of time for the longer answers on this question, the 16 and the 12 markers. And use the strategy of making a point and then state this meant that to get the extra point and to make sure you get 4 marks out of 4.